Hey, what's going on YouTube? What's going on Redskins fans? What's going on NFL fans? Man, I gotta tell you, I'm excited. I am thrilled. Oh my God. All three of our rivals lost yesterday on Sunday. Oh my God, can you believe that? Right now the Redskins are in sole possession of the NFC East. Doesn't mean much. I mean, they're only 2-1, but hey, I'm going to relish that. I'm actually going to bask in the fact that we are at the top of our division this early in the season. And you know what? With the Saints coming here, it's going to be a difficult game, but man, if we could pull off a win, 3-1. 3-1 in the division. No, I do not think we're going to beat the Saints. In fact, I predict a close loss with a high-scoring game. And what's funny is my last video, I said I was going to predict the score, and I never predicted the score. I didn't give anyone a score. So if you watch the video, you really left disappointed thinking, well, what does he really think? What is the score? Well, I'll let you know what the score is at the end of this video, if I remember. But before I get to the content of this video, I want to quickly say, hey, if you're swinging by and you like what you see, you enjoy these videos, and you like the content here, please subscribe, please smash that like button, and please hit that notification bell so that I know that you're interested and I can bring you more content like this. Not only that, but it gives me confidence knowing that people are actually watching my videos and enjoying them. So in this video, let's actually talk about our rivals, the Eagles and the Giants and the Cowboys. And I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible because you know what? I am stoked for tonight's game, and I'm so happy these guys lost. Every Redskins fan across the nation, across the world should be rejoicing and basking in the fact that we are on top of the division. I know there's Cowboys fans, Eagles fans, Giants fans right now, if they're watching this, laughing their asses off like, dude, whatever. But hey, it's nice to say we're at the top of the division and we're winning, right? So we're going to get right into what's going on here in the world of sports after Sunday. And I'm going to start really quickly by talking a little bit about the Eagles game, because for Redskins fans, I think it's a very important game for us. Not just that the Eagles lost, but that quarterback Kirk Cousins actually got us a win. He actually helped. Not only did he give the Vikings a win, but he got us a win. So thank you, Kirk Cousins, for stepping in and playing a tremendous game again, over 300 yards passing. You know what? Great. But what was funny about that, and what I wanted to talk about, was it was vintage Kirk Cousins, wasn't it? Did everyone see when he was 3rd and maybe 8, 3rd and 7, 3rd and 6, did you see how he would just throw those dump-off passes 3 yards shy of the first down? Oh my God, it was like deja vu. It's like watching Kirk Cousins actually playing for the Redskins. So now I'm going to move along to some quotes that I pulled regarding the Giants and the Cowboys losses yesterday. The first quote I want to bring you is regarding Ezekiel Elliot. Al Michaels on running back Ezekiel Elliot for the Dallas Cowboys said this. He said, he could wind up as the league MVP in my mind. Well, it seems to me that as an MVP, you'd probably have to have a winning season. But with these numbers that Ezekiel Elliott's putting up, I could actually see that. In fact, I have nothing bad to say about Ezekiel Elliott. He put up a total of 90-something yards, 94 yards receiving and running combined yesterday in a loss. But man, he is the driving force right now for that team. So I am not going to say he wouldn't get that honor. I will say this, with Ezekiel Elliott, the Dallas Cowboys are a tough team to play, to beat, whatever. I will say this, if you can contain him like he was contained yesterday, well, sort of contained. His running game was contained for the most part. If a team like the Redskins can contain him when we face the Cowboys in the near future, they're beatable. They're beatable. And if we could actually beat a team like the Saints, imagine what that does for our confidence. Hopefully, we're smart enough to prepare for someone like Ezekiel Elliott. So yeah, do I think he could get MVP? Yes. Do I want to say that? No. It's the freaking Cowboys. But Zeke is going to be Zeke. All right, so we're done with the Cowboys. They lost, thank God. The Eagles lost. And the Giants lost, which was no surprise to me. I mean, they made it closer than I thought they were going to make it. I mean, I think it's time that they go on a search for a new quarterback. Ew. Eli Manning's getting a little old, and he's getting a little old. I can talk about Eli Manning all I want, but at least he's humble. Odell Beckham Jr., however, not so much. For example, let's take the quote from Mike Tirico on wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. following his comments about the Giants' offense. Now, this occurred, this comment from Odell Beckham Jr. occurred before the game on Sunday. So he says he went after everyone. He took shots at his head coach, the play calling, his quarterback, the city, everything. This is a guy who has a 5-year extension, $65 million guaranteed, not the words of a leader. I don't understand Odell Beckham Jr. I think I think all of this fame and this fortune has gotten to his head, and I think he's become a very selfish, self-absorbed individual, and he's really becoming a liability to the team, especially if he's not encouraging the team or trying to motivate them. Instead, he's going after them. Let me bring you a part of that quote from Odell Beckham Jr. so you know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't feel like I'm being given the opportunity to be the very best that I can be. What? To bring that every single day. And that's really all I want to do, to bring that every single day, which he does. There's no doubt about that. You see that in every game. But he goes on to say, since I've been here, I've put up numbers, records have been broken, and all those good things, not to say mean nothing to me, but I know they could have been double or triple whatever they are now. That's the part that bothers me. So it doesn't bother him that they're losing. It bothers him that he's not getting his numbers. That's a very selfish, self-absorbed, narcissistic personality that does more to hurt the team than help it, especially when you're making comments like that and throwing your team and your quarterback and your coaches under the bus. Why would you do that? I mean, he's obviously very skillful. He's a future Hall of Famer in my book. But to sit there and talk about your teammates, man, it's more a liability than it is anything. So I'm actually glad he's talking like this. I'm actually glad he's very divisive on this team, because it just means that their potential to win a game is not as great as it would be if he was actually focused on the team rather than himself. Well, that's all I wanted to talk about in this video. I wanted to thank you for being here, and hopefully as a Redskins fan, you're as excited as I am, as thrilled as I am to see all three of our rivals just fall yesterday. And as a Redskins fan, I am so happy about what's coming up Monday against the Saints, because maybe we do have a chance. However, I really think the Saints are going to take this game, and I'm going to give you my prediction of that score as I promised at the beginning of this video. I think it's going to be a high-scoring, close game, and I think it's going to come down to a field goal, and I think the Saints are going to take this 41-38. I hate saying that, but you know it is what it is. I talked about all of that and Adrian Peterson's gifts or presents that he brought to the practice facility on Friday in my last video, so if you want to check that out, please do. And if you like this video again, please subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell, and you know what? We'll see you next time. Hail to the Redskins.